You know what's the worst feeling in the world? You looking back at something and you said, man, I really wish I tried this. Living in complete regret. That's the worst feeling because you can never take that time back and you are only given one life. Fear. That lingering feeling where you have a mental and physical gap to stop you from taking action. Regret comes after, but together fear and regret leave people stagnant. It sometimes leads to digression, and the worst case scenario, it's generational, and it carries on from the next son to the next daughter, and so on. But you can put a complete stop to this. Don't succumb to the fear. The time is now. You were given the strength to overcome fear. You defeated every battle leading up to this moment. Who's to say that this time it will be any different? Every time you feel scared, remind yourself that every good thing that you have in your life came after you decided to be brave. The fact that you're even watching this video is not only a sign, but a privilege that you even had the opportunity to sit down and think about this. A lot of people didn't have the opportunity to contemplate, they just had to face it head on. Even worse, a lot of people remain stagnant and spend years or the rest of their lives thinking, what could have been? Could it have turned out better for me if I had the courage to take a risk? Me creating this YouTube channel is living proof of this. Growing up in the 2000s, it was a huge dream of mine to create a YouTube channel. For years, I contemplated making a channel. I made excuses onto why it wouldn't have been a good idea. I said I wasn't ready, that I needed X, Y, and Z skill. For the longest time, I didn't know what content I wanted to make. Then all of a sudden, it hit me, and praise to the Father above that He finally gave me the clarity on why I should do this. Even if this channel is not successful, I could never look back and regret saying it wasn't worth at least trying. And I will continue to try new things for growth, for knowledge, to gain wisdom, and to continue to be an inspiring figure for my peers. For some backstory, I teach swim classes and have been teaching these classes for years. I've worked with so many different types of people, and every week I get the opportunity to inspire people to overcome their fears. And this brings me so much joy, and whenever I receive this joy, I get reminded of why I love teaching so much. Sometimes I see a mirror reflection of myself in other people, especially in swimming. Seeing them learn a skill and having that aha moment when they finally obtain the skill, it's beautiful. It makes me feel human, especially in the world we live in where everything is so artificial and fake and algorithms and AI. But anyways, when I started as a swim instructor, I was a raw prospect. I started from the bottom. I was surrounded by 70 other instructors who were much better than me in every aspect, to swimming ability, to experience, to teaching, to personality. I was the youngest person there, but I did not steer away from the challenge. In fact, I reveled in it, and I worked tirelessly on my craft, and I worked up the ladder while staying true to my principles. So where does that leave you? You clicked on this video for a reason. You probably have that lingering fear that is stopping you from trying something new. Or worse, you probably had regret on not trying something out earlier. This is me, a complete stranger on the internet, telling you that the time is now. You don't know how much more time you have left on this earth. So whatever you're putting off, try it. You don't want to be that person who looks back and says, man, I regret not trying this. What most people don't realize is you lose almost nothing for trying. What's worse than failure is not trying at all. Why would you be scared of failure when you overcame every single obstacle leading up to this moment? Who's to say you can't overcome the next part of your journey? If you're feeling scared of making mistakes, just know that part of learning and growing is making mistakes along the way. Some of the most valuable lessons are learned through those mistakes you make. What people don't understand is when you try something, the value is not just in the outcome, but the lessons you learn throughout the journey. If something doesn't work out, that's fine. Learn from it and move on to the next thing. So if you're hesitant to go to school, try this business, new hobby, apply to that job, make lifestyle changes, text this girl or guy, the time to embark on these opportunities is now. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. You move on. You learn from it. Always remember, the time is now. And if you take those steps to conquer your fears and set out to accomplish those goals you've been longing to accomplish, you'll never regret trying anything All praises to the Most High for giving me the opportunity to inspire, and I hope this video inspires you. Thank you for watching. Peace be with you all.